So what if them niggas make more? I knew my time was coming, had to wait for it. So every night a nigga pray for it. Ain't no going back, the only way is forward. See some people they weren't made for. They roll it fit my real like it was made for. And they hating, but what's the hate for?
It's B from High Class Dispatching LLC, and I am back with another video. Did y'all miss me or no? I am back with another video, y'all. We're gonna get right into it. Y'all know we don't do all the fluff and right? We just hop right into it. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's get it together. Today we are gonna talk about, y'all know I got my notes, so if I'm looking down, you already know, okay? Today we're gonna talk about the advantages of starting a independent freight dispatching business, okay? So let's roll right into it. First advantage, and I just named a couple of them, you know, so I just kind of go down my list here. So the first one that I have down here, one plus or advantage of starting a freight dispatching business is it is a work from home opportunity. So you are able to dispatch carriers from the convenience of your own home, okay? I tend to see that, you know, this works for anybody in general. I'm not just going to say just one particular class of people, but particularly for people who have families or kids and things like that. You know, maybe you're not able to pay for daycare. You know, maybe it's getting too expensive or whatever the case may be. Maybe you don't see your kids or your family, your husband, your boyfriend, whatever the case may be, wife, right? You don't see them enough. So this actually gives you the opportunity to work from home so that you are able to spend that quality time with your family and your loved ones. So I personally think that that is a huge advantage of starting a independent freight dispatch business, okay? Number two, this is remote. Like I just said, we are working from home. Why that is a plus in my opinion is because it allows you to literally work from anywhere, right? I'm originally from St. Louis, y'all already know that, but I don't live in St. Louis. But with my independent freight dispatching business, I am literally allowed or able to work anywhere I want to. I could go to the Bahamas and work if I wanted to, right? I could be on vacation and still be able to move my carrier's trucks with no problem, okay? So you can literally work from anywhere that you are being a freight dispatcher, simply because the only thing that you essentially need is your computer and your phone. If you got those two things and some Wi-Fi, you good, okay? So that's my second one I got on my list. Number three, your clients do not have to live in the exact same state as you in order for you to dispatch on their behalf. So what I'm basically saying is your clients can live anywhere, okay? They can be in Canada and you can still dispatch them, okay? It does not matter which state that you are in or that they are in for that matter, you can still be their dispatcher. And I think that is a huge, huge plus, okay? That just basically opens up your opportunity for carriers and clients, all right? Number four, weekly pay. Who don't like to get paid every week? Who? Somebody? Oh, okay. Weekly pay. You are paid every single Friday being an independent freight dispatcher, okay? Every Friday, that money rolling in. Y'all know I'm feeling. But every week you are paid, okay? From your carriers, that money comes in every single week. So that's also a plus. Sometimes people don't have time to wait bi-weekly or every 2 weeks. I remember being paid bi-weekly and I hated it. When I say I hated it, I hated it, okay? I would have loved to get paid every week. Loved it. So this gives you the opportunity to do that. Number five, you can make your own schedule, okay? So you're not on nobody else's time but your own, okay? Now, I always do recommend, you know, my students who take my course and things like that, I recommend them to still have structure with it. Don't be out here just because you know that you can essentially move on your own time that you be, you know, BSing, right? Don't do that. Still structure yourself and almost kind of do it like you're 9 to 5. You just get to pick how that schedule is going to flow, right? So if you want your first break to be at 10 o'clock, do it. If you want your second break to be at 1, you know, whatever, lunchtime at 2, however you want to do it, you do it. It's your business. You do what you want, right? But it allows you to create your own schedule. And this is also convenient, like I said, for people who do have families, kids, husbands, whatever the case may be. Maybe you want to plan a lunch day with you and your guy or you and your girl, right? You can set aside that time and just plan it into your schedule. You on your own time, you your own boss, okay? As long as you make sure you're getting the work done, easy breezy, okay? So that is always an advantage as well. Just being able to create your own schedule, working on your own time, do what you want to do when you want to do it. You just got to remember to stay structured. You can't, you can't get too crazy with it, because then you will start to run an ineffective business, and it will show through, your clientele, the money you bringing in, all of that. It will actually start to show. So just make sure you still strict. And I find that sometimes that can be hard for people starting a business. It's hard to kind of keep structure sometimes when you are the only person that you have to answer to, right? You don't have no manager, no supervisor, or whatever that you have to answer to. You are the person you answer to. So sometimes a lot of people I see do get kind of distracted or off track, because they kind of get into the habit of just doing what they want to do without actually applying themselves and applying the work and whatnot. So just make sure you stay structured. That's very, very important when running this business, or any business for that matter, okay? Number 6, we on number 6, y'all. Networking opportunities. I love to network with other people. Networking with other people can literally put you in rooms that you never knew you'd be able to walk into. Okay, it opens up so many opportunities to do other things, or to kind of just opportunities in the same field that you're already in. The door is wide open when you're able to network with other people, right? Because other people know other people, essentially. So networking, I recommend anybody, any business that you are in, networking is a plus. Make sure you're getting in these rooms, right? Make sure you're introducing yourself and your business, who you are, what you do. Make sure that you are, mingling when it comes to those type of things, because you never know who you run into. You never know who you're going to meet. You never know who you're going to come across, right? You never know who they know. So networking opportunities is definitely an option in this particular business. I have had some networking opportunities myself, and it's been amazing thus far. So that's definitely an advantage when it comes to starting a freight dispatching business, right? And the last one I got for y'all is just being your own boss, right? Who don't want to be their own boss? Who don't want to work for themselves? Who don't want to have to answer to nobody else? You get to be your own boss. You get to call the shots. Nobody telling you what to do. You. So I think, that's probably one of the top things or pluses that being a freight dispatcher brings to the table, is that you are actually calling the shots. You are running the show. It's you that's putting in this work, and it's you that's creating this business from scratch or building it from the ground up. And even just seeing that alone, seeing that you built this business out of nothing, I know I feel that about myself and about my business. I built this business from nothing, from scratch, right? To where I went from having no carriers to now I run a 6-figure business, a 6-figure dispatching business, okay? My business makes 6 figures. So I just look back sometimes and I'm just in awe, right? I'm in awe of myself, my capabilities, my potential, right? I'm glad I didn't sleep on myself. I'm glad that I did push myself harder. I'm glad that I did stay up those nights, studying and manifesting and praying about the things that I'm doing right now. I'm so glad that I didn't just stop at, 1 carrier, 2 carriers, but I actually pushed myself to see how far I can go, and I'm actually still doing that right now, okay? I always kind of challenge myself to, see how far I can really take this thing, and I do have goals, to go even further with my business. My ultimate goal for my business actually is government contracting. I'm really looking into getting into government contracts when it comes to my dispatching business. And I'm going to get there. Just like I got here to a 6-figure business, I prayed and I manifested about this, and I'm going to get to those government contracts as well. But it's so rewarding to, just see what you've built. So being your own boss is definitely one of my top favorites or advantages of being a freight dispatcher, okay? That's all I got for y'all. We don't do none of that fluff. We don't be doing all that extra, right? We get right to it. Thank you for joining me. Don't forget to like, comment, share this video. Hit the notification bell so that you always hip on when we dropping more videos over here. High class or no class, the vibes. And I'll see y'all next time.
Ain't no stopping for we need brakes for. Yeah. I'm at they neck, ain't no letting know. Fuck a vest, we shoot neck to know. Life is chess, so I settle more.